6:46, all new for you this morning. Bisons baseball soon going to be back in the Queen City for the first time in nearly 2 years. After last year's season was canceled due to the pandemic, opening day at Salem Field was originally supposed to be today, but COVID threw that a curveball as well. But when does the herd get back out on the diamond at Salem Field next month now? They're going to be led by a special manager who's no stranger to Buffalo.
7 Eyewitness News sports director Matt Beauvais shows us the Buffalo strong connection he has with a family you're about to meet.
For so many Western New York families, there's nothing quite like a trip to the ballpark. The Mattina family tries to go to a few Bisons games every year. They even had season tickets in the 90s.
Christian has autism and he's nonverbal, but he gets super excited when the Bisons are playing.
Christian loves sports. He watches every Bills game. And when the weather gets nice, his family makes sure they head to Salem Field for a ball game.
For Christian to be able to, be excited and scream at the Bisons game, it was like the only place where we felt accepted was going to the Bisons game. Everywhere else you took him, everybody was staring at him. But at the Bisons game, everybody's screaming.
When Christian was younger, his family would get seats down the third base line. It was a great view, and every once in a while, the players would throw a ball into the stands for the kids screaming the loudest. But Christian is nonverbal, so you could imagine his parents' frustration one game more than 20 years ago when this happened.
Christian couldn't say, yeah, I want the ball, so the guy walked away, and we were like, oh, man.
That guy was Casey Candell. He played in the pros for 18 years and spent 3 seasons with the Herd from 1995 to 1997.
I met so many great people, and the organization there, the Bisons, treated me so well for 3 years that I was there on and off.
And that night, Candell wasn't really walking away from Christian. He was getting something even better than a baseball.
A couple minutes later, he came back and he gave him, instead of a ball, he gave him his practice bat, Casey Candell, and gave it to Christian, and we still have it to this day.
The Mattina family has cherished that bat for years. In an instant, Candell became their favorite player. So when they found out last month the Bisons had named Candell the 22nd manager in team history, they were ecstatic. Gabrielle posted the story of that special night on Facebook. Hundreds of shares later, it made its way to Candell.
I'm tearing up right now because I had that sent to me and the post and the picture of Christian, and it was just so moving for me that it had affected someone in such a positive way, and that it was, I'm sorry, but
you always remember it, and just want to say thank you on behalf of Christian and I, and we hope to see the Bisons kick butt this year.
As much as they say that, what it meant to them, it means just as much to me that they were so appreciative of that.
And that, Buffalo, is the character that makes up your new Bisons manager. His selfless gesture decades ago, hitting a home run in the hearts of the Mattina family. Matt Beauvais, 7 Eyewitness News.
Love it. One of us. It's so hard to explain to people who are not from Western New York how much the people on the Bisons, the players on the Bisons, the Bills, the Sabres, they all mean to our community, and they have a lasting impact, as you see, on so many of us in the smallest ways.
It also just blows my mind how you can write this story and it gets shared and it gets back to somebody, and it just makes that circle. It's so great.
You know why, though? Because I think it's at this point, a year into the pandemic, we're all searching for something positive to hang our hats on, to say, that's awesome. And this was it.
Yeah.
Super sweet. And he's right here in Western New York again.
Right?
Awesome.
Welcome back.